got 70.
Got a little bit more to go.
Hoo-ah! Done. Something I never believed I could do. Done. My wife doesn't understand why you want to do something.
I'll loop it around that. I'll be right back.
Okay, he's got to put a little bit more on his bike, but mine is done. Is the number one thing people say to you is go Navy every time they pass you? The people in the cars? Home stretch, 69.83. And the parking lot is just, it's going to be 70. We've never called it this close before. Never. Yeah, it's freaking hot. If you guys are looking at this and you're in a snowstorm, well, I'm feeling for you, but I'm sweating. I'm sure just putting this bike on the rack is going to be a sweaty thing to do. They're building these cool houses up here. I wonder if all these people are going to ride bicycles or rollerblade on the trail. Yeah, now we got a new problem is construction trucks coming out of the neighborhood. They like the stop signs about like we like them. Yeah, we don't want to be a speed bump. Now our bikes are pretty much the same. Steve made one change. He bought one of those idler pulleys because his tubes, the chain tubes tore up. I haven't done that. I can't tell that his bike's faster. I can tell you there's days when Steve is faster. Today he started off really fast. Like he's been eating Cheerios this week or something.
2 weeks without a big bike ride. We'll let you refresh.
Yeah, and you have another problem. We know that the clip shoes, major improvement. If you're going to do one thing, don't spend money on your bike. Get the clip shoes. That's the number one difference we noticed. That without a doubt. Except the only problem Steve has is his shoes are a little too small. They hurt his feet. I got lucky. Mine came from REI and they just fit and never give me one little bit of trouble. So I'd say make sure they fit right, because when he's having a bad day, it's because of his feet. Got these trikes, and you know I resisted as long as I could. But I got to tell you, when I was in my 40s, I was riding a road bike, and we did a 50-mile ride on Whitla Trail for some charity thing. And I remember I thought I was going to be limping for 3 days. My butt hurt so bad. And I never thought I wanted to do that again. And here I am now. I'm going to be 65 next month. And I'm going to do 70 in a minute on this bike, and my butt doesn't even hurt a little bit. My knees are tender. You really got to watch your knees doing this stuff. So I'm trying to be careful to spin instead of mashing down on the hills like this little one here. This isn't much, but when I first started doing it, this was a little work with my knees. I learned to use the gears. But if I could have told myself I was going to be doing this someday in the future, I would never have believed it. The thing I want to add to this is we've tried this on different vehicles. I probably could have done this on my Rans two-wheel recumbent, but I could not have done it on any other bike I've owned because they're too uncomfortable. This Catrike 700, freaking awesome, and it doesn't feel like you're dragging a concrete block behind you. The Expedition and the Trike, I never could have made half the miles. Would you agree with that? Absolutely. The Expedition, there's some, I mean, I don't know about hills compared to up north, but compared to Florida, we got all the hills Florida had to offer today. We were in granny gears a lot. Yeah. That first 30 miles. So
31 miles an hour going down.
So we used almost every gear we had today. 30 speeds. Name one of them I would have given up. And the Expedition, I don't know what. It just feels like it's tougher to pedal. Yeah. And today we had 70 miles with no flats, or as I just jinx it. Steve's got Kevlar something tires now, and I've got the slime tubes in mine, so hopefully things will be better, but we've had about 5 flats in the last 3 rides. So hopefully we're getting past. But that's Katy Way Trail. That place got a lot rougher concrete. This is nice. All right. The dead bodies on the side of the trail. Oh my God. Yeah, so we're going to see the West Orange Trail. Really, there's not 70 miles of trail. We had to do...
what if we took that turn off up there, Ed?
Yeah. We didn't do that. We probably could have done a turn. But what we did instead was we went and did part of this for 6 miles, went back and ate lunch, and then came back and did this whole leg of it.
Yeah.
So that got us the last 20 we needed. So, Winter Garden, good places to eat lunch. We did not pick one of the good places today. That family style diner, that's not the place to go. The barbecue place, or one of those fancy places, they don't cost any more. The family style place was like, just, yeah, okay. And it cost just as much. They had tourist prices in play.